I had a busy day today, so I have just taken my shower and I am getting ready for bed, my friends, because I automatically, naturally wake up around 3 o'clock in the morning. So by 6 o'clock, I am beat. So we usually retire to the bedroom. We have the TV. Lou will watch the TV and I throw on an eye mask. So, and I don't mean a skincare eye mask, I mean a silk eye mask, so that I can just go, and I'm hard of hearing, so I can't really hear anything that's going on. And he watches the TV so quietly. So today I have a couple of things to follow up on and a couple of things to share with you. I had mentioned in my November 1st or 2nd video that the holidays are coming and I like to bring the sales to you. So I'm going to talk a little bit about sales. So first, I am going to take care of my hair. Last week, I talked to you about the Silken Pure silk scrunchies that I absolutely love. Well, they have something new in the lineup that I think some of you are going to really love, because many of you ask me how I sleep with my hair. Now, I sleep on a silk pillowcase, so I do sleep with my hair down, but I will admit sometimes it gets so hot that I will pull it up lightly. So this new thing that they have, and I'm gonna put it on for you, and I'm gonna look beautiful. I just knew it. But first I'm going to just pull my hair back, and I'm going to lightly put it up in a little bun on the top of my head. Not a bun, just I'm going to put it up so that it is confined in the next thing that I'm going to share with you. So I'm just going to pull it through once, twice, and I'm going to pull it through this way, and I'm going to tuck the ends back in, because I like to do that, because then it will, my hair's slightly damp because I'm not going outside. And I like to do this because it gives me a little wave pattern. So new to Silken Pure is this beautiful double-lined Silken Pure silk hair turban. So it's elastic in the back. See, it has a little stretch there, and it crosses over in the front. Kind of reminds me of Elizabeth Taylor, all I need are the jewels. And it's very easy to put on. Put your hair in a ponytail and then, you know, put it up on your head and go ahead and put it on. And who was that character? Ruth Buzzy, remember? She also used to wear one of these, but hers was fishnet, I think. But anyway, this is a beautiful silk turban to wear at night to protect your hair. And if you have curly hair, this turban will reduce your frizz, and it will also help to preserve your curl definition by minimizing friction. And that's one of the wonderful things about silk, is it does minimize friction, and friction creates frizz and breakage. So my curly hair girls, we got you covered. Coily, wavy hair, the smooth silk surface prevents tangling and breakage in coily and wavy hair, and it helps to maintain moisture, protecting the intricate styles like braids or twists. So if you're somebody who has braids all the time, this would be beautiful for you. Thinning hair. Now this just makes sense because silk is really good on the skin and really good for hair, especially fragile hair. So if you have thinning hair, it's very low friction. So this is going to help protect those fragile little strands that are thinning or breakage. And it helps to retain moisture, and it soothes the sensitive scalp, which supports hair health. Okay, it's very comfortable on. Let me show you in the back. Very comfortable. And the reason why I put the bun up high is so that when I lay flat, the bun does not disturb my sleep. And if you have hair extensions, this would be a great addition to caring for your hair extensions. And if you have straight but damaged hair, like I used to have, I don't have that anymore because it's all natural, but I'm telling you, gray hair likes to frizz up. So I'm gonna start sleeping in this, and I'm lucky because Lou thinks I'm beautiful whether I have this on my head or not. All right, so Silk Turban is going to help to minimize further damage to chemically treated or heat damaged straight hair by reducing the friction. And you just slip it on and you are good to go. And like last week, everything is 20% off. So the code TAMMY20, you get 20% off the double line pure silk hair turban. And I mentioned that I sleep with an eye mask. And they have the standard eye mask, which I absolutely love, but they have a new, very comfortable eye mask. And this one can be for men or women. I think the older one can be men or women. I don't think it really matters. But this one here is your 22 Mohm silk. It's hypoallergenic, breathable, and it retains moisture. What's nice about it is it has Velcro. So you slip it on over your nose and then you put the Velcro and you just lay back and fall asleep. It's very comfortable. There's no elastic. There's nothing really pressing into the head. You make it as tight or as loose as you want. It fits over the nose comfortably, comes down over the cheeks to not let any light in. So I love these, and they are for men or women. They come in a beautiful bag. And let me show you the other one. It's in a white bag, and it is a little on the wild side for me. It's leopard. It's beautiful. And these are 20% off as well. So I will be sleeping with a whole lot of silk, a whole lot of silk. And the new ones have extra padding for comfort. All right, so those are 20% off. And then the pajamas I'm wearing, now of course, when you gift them to someone, they come in a beautiful box. And normally I just take a microfiber cloth and I wet it and I just put it in the dryer for a few seconds when I first get them. I didn't today because I want to show you exactly how they come in the box, so I did not have time to do that. So I am wearing them, which I'm going to back up and show you. And these, all pajamas are 50% off. They're very, very comfortable, extremely comfortable, breathable. They help you stay cool. I'm somebody who sweats. These do not contribute to me over sweating. So all pajamas are 50% off plus the additional 20% off with my code. So they are 50% off, and then you can use TAMMY20 on it to save. So they run anywhere from $188 to $289. And with all the discounts, they are between $79 and $115. And that starts today, which is Sunday. And one more thing to add to Silken Pure's holiday specials, the Camisoles. I have some of these and I love them. And these are beautiful. It's very feminine tank. It's a camisole. And they have detailed double straps. And they just elevate your outfits. You can wear these to sleep if you want. But I like to wear them under a sweater or a jacket. And they really are gorgeous. I have a navy one in this that I've had for a while. But I love the back. It just gives it a feminine touch to it, a little fancy. If you choose to wear it with, you know, just on its own with denim or with slacks or a pencil skirt, however you choose to wear it. This is a really, really beautiful. And they come in pink, champagne, sage, navy, and black. And with the code TAMMY20, they are $29. They're very comfortable. I wear mine all the time, under sweaters, under a jacket. I do love them. And I think they're even beautiful, like if you're wearing a denim jean jacket. Love them. So this is the sage, I believe. And then beautiful navy, and I wear the medium in these. I just think this navy is beautiful. And then the black, which everybody needs a black camisole. Just beautiful. The detail is really pretty, and it's a pullover, has a slight V-neck to it. It's machine washable on the delicate cycle, cold water, and you air dry these. They come in small, medium, large, and extra large. I am wearing the medium when I wear them, okay? So lots of great sales with Silken Pure. And again, the code is TAMMY20. And throughout November, all the way to December, I'll be bringing you more sales. But jump on these and go and look into Tammy's Treasures. Small business. Let's support our small businesses. Then I want to share these with you because in Florida, we can't wear sweaters. Sometimes they have ugly sweater parties for Christmas. And my niece, Ashley, she loves us to wear holiday themed things on Christmas Eve. And we go over to my brother's for Christmas because of the kids. They don't come here. We go there. But Thanksgiving, they'll be coming here. So Ashley always has us, we all have to buy pajama bottoms that are Christmas themed. So this year I thought, well, I want to buy a t-shirt to go with them. And I didn't want to do an ugly sweater because I would be too hot. So I found these on Amazon, and I think it's perfect for me being in Florida. And I thought maybe some of you might like these as well. They're just V-neck t-shirts. And this one has palm trees on it with ornaments. So I really loved that. And then the other one I got, I thought was really cute, is gray. And it just has Christmas trees. So I'll wear one for Christmas Eve. And then maybe in a video during the holidays, I'll wear another one here. So I wanted to share those because you might be in an area where you can't wear an ugly sweater, but you want to get an ugly t-shirt. And they're not really that expensive. And I really do like them. So today I got a lot of things done. I wanted to plant some pots, but I didn't like the color. So I went ahead and I spray painted them white. And I'm gonna let you see that clip right now. And I talked during that so you'll know. Okay, so I worked on some pots today. These pots I actually was going to throw away. I had them in the trash the other day. They're very heavy, but they had tons of stains all over them. And my neighbor called me. I was out walking Lulah, and my neighbor drove past, and she saw them sitting outside. And she called me on my walk, and she said, "Tammy, are you throwing those pots away?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "They're all discolored." And, you know, she goes, "Oh, no, you should paint those." And I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I didn't. So I told her, "Thank you for the idea." So I quickly came home because the garbage was on its way. And I painted them. So I wanted to show you these. And then I just put some pentas in there. Some people call these verbena. That's what we called them in the Buffalo. But here in Florida, they're pentas. Anyway, so I have a lot of pink and white flowers around. But I wanted to take you over here. I may as well show you my orchids. They are just beautiful. I have some yellow. And these have been in bloom for a couple of weeks now. Look at her. Just spectacular. And I have several others that will probably bloom in spring. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I put all my Christmas lights up yesterday. And then these pots over here, I just painted this morning. And I'm going to show you what color they were. So I need to walk over here. Here's more of my flowers. So I'm going to walk over here in the back. I have this big pot, which I'm going to put a really large plant in to cover this air conditioner that we put in our garage. But those pots that I just showed you, this is the color they were. Now these are beautiful pots, but I was tired of this color. This is what the house came with, and I was just tired of it. So I painted these this morning, and I'll show you what I used to paint them. And this is about 2 coats. And then I'm going to put some pink pentas in there, and they will look beautiful. And then I put flowers. Well, I didn't do it. I had the landscapers do this. This would have been too much work. But I had flowers put all along here. And then over here, this palm tree here, I also put lights all around it yesterday, so it lights up. And we have some more flowers here. And then over here, looks like I need to water again. I have to water twice a day. And there's that. So those pots are freshly done. And then in here, I am going to take these, some call them mother-in-law tongue, some call them snake plants. But I'm tired of them. I don't want to look at them anymore. So this is what I'm going to put in that big pot over there. And then these pots, I'm going to put white pentas in. None of my orchids, except for the one on the end, bloomed out here. So these will all hopefully bloom by springtime. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't see this one. She did bloom. Okay, that's good. And then I have to do some hacking down because this just all drops stuff into the pots and then we get lots of weeds. So I will have these done and share that with you. And then this is what I used. I have a mess going on here. I have to go over to my storage unit and put this away. But I used this to paint the pots. This I found at Lowe's, and I've used the Rust-Oleum, but these were $7.98, and I thought, I've heard people talk about Krylon. So these were $7.98, and the others were $10.98, so I went the cheap route, my friends, just to see how it went. And so far, I'm loving them, and I can't wait to finish everything. When I do, I'll let you see it all. And I'm very happy with the way they came out. And I went to Costco today and I got a couple of things there. So, and I have a couple of new food items, so I'm gonna slip that in right now for you to take a look-see. And my wonderful neighbors just came down and surprised me with a birthday present. Isn't it beautiful? Another orchid for me to add to my tree when it is all done blooming, but I just love it. I have two really good friends in the neighborhood that I just love them. I love, love, love them. And then I am going to, Louis in a golf tournament, and so far, as of yesterday, he was in first place. But you know what can happen in golf. But anyway, I stopped at Costco and I bought more of the organic dates. I made this combination of my date bark, and my neighbors loved it and Lou loved it. So I'm going to make a batch for Louie and a batch for the neighbors. And I use a little bit of peanut butter and then pistachio cream butter. And I use the quinoa for a crispy layer. And it was like a decadent candy bar. I'm not kidding you. So I'm gonna make that later. First, I'm going to go and take a shower, wash my hair, and then finish this video, which will be the intro to the video when you're seeing it. Okay? All right, my friends. Before I head back to take my shower, I wanted to share this with you. It's the clear protein powder from Clean and Simple. It has 20 grams of protein, ultra filtered, 100% grass-fed whey, no artificial ingredients, and third-party tested. This is the pineapple passion fruit. I love passion fruit. And the ingredients, I have to go over to the light here. Let me see. The ingredients are grass-fed whey protein isolate, citric acid, some natural flavors, coconut milk powder, and organic stevia leaf, and vegetable juice. That is what is in here. And like I said, I don't know if I mentioned, it's 90 calories. And what I do is I fill this up to about here. This is my reduce. I fill it up with water to about here. I put a scoop of this in. I use my tiny little hand mixer just to really incorporate it. It says give it about 60 seconds to dissolve, and it does thoroughly. And then I put ice up to the top, and it's just another way for me to get 20 grams of protein, minimal in calories, and it is delicious. I also bought the one in the pink bag. It is delicious. I think it tastes like the pink Starburst. So good. So just in case you were wondering, because these things are not cheap, and this is really, really good. And it's a good way to get a little extra protein in you if you get tired of eating the meat or the chicken or the cottage cheese and the yogurt. Food should always come first, but sometimes these things are necessary. Okay? Right. Oh my goodness, I keep saying that I'm done, but I'm not. I just needed a little something in my belly, a little snack to hold me over till dinner. And I bought this at Target the other day, and this is called Plucky Pickle Dip Original Dill. And it is zesty and bold and gluten-free. Let me see what the ingredients are. I think it's white beans. Let's see. Hang on. Look at the crackers for a minute. Okay, it's pickles, cucumbers, vinegar, cream cheese, pasteurized milk and cream cheese culture, carabine gum, xanthan gum, that's to help thicken it, northern beans, so it's made out of beans, and then it has lemon juice, onion, garlic, dill, salt, and white pepper. Okay, it is 45 calories for 2 tablespoons. So I needed a little something to hold me over, and this is what it looks like, okay? And let me get a cracker out. This is really hard to do with one hand. These are the everything crackers. Okay, they look like this, but let me just get a little bit of this dip on here. And, it tastes like Clausen's dill pickle to me. It is good. And you get a little fiber because of the beans. Looks excellent. And it tastes excellent, my friends. Now I'm going to get in the shower. I got these at Costco, the big box. Really good. I would put that in a wrap with some chicken. That'd be good. Okay, bye. The best part of my day is coming home and seeing this. I'm just gonna slip the video in. It's really sweet. Okay, this is the highlight of my day. Every day I come home and there's my little sweet pea. I just brought my groceries in. She thinks I'm leaving again, and my little sweet pea. Hi, Lulah. Hi, come here. Come here. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. You know, when we lost Harley, we didn't know what was going to happen with Lulah because they were so close. But Lulah's personality has come out so strong, and she's just a sweetheart. She's always been a sweetheart, but she knew her place in the pack, and that place was behind Harley. She never did anything first. Harley always was able to do things first. And now Lulah is just, she's a bundle of joy, huh? Hello, Lulah. Hello, sweetness. She had her teeth cleaned, that's why she has that shaving on her legs, but we're going to be grooming her tomorrow. Okay, I just wanted to show you another beautiful part of my day. On top of all that, we got up this morning, went to the gym, and I did a workout. I did something new because I need to somehow get more cardio in to burn more fat, because I'm doing everything right, but it's not falling off of me like it was, the weight. And I'm noticing pockets of fatty areas that I had worked really hard to get off. I know that with each year that I get older, you know, the body does what it wants to do, but I'm not letting the old lady in. And I know some people get offended when you say old lady, but if you really, I mean, Clint Eastwood, it was in a movie, and they asked Clint Eastwood, how do you keep up? He said, I don't let the old man in. I don't think it's a negative because I love life and I want to get old, but I don't want to become sedentary and not able to do things in my life. So went to the gym. So I'm doing, you put the incline on 12 and your speed is at 3, and you're supposed to stay at that for 30 minutes. I do 20 minutes right now. And it's not easy. And I've had to pull back again on my speed walking and, you know, weighted vest, because I, for the first time ever, have plantar fasciitis. So, anyway. So I'm bone tired today, so I have showered and I'm ready to go. I have about 80 essences on my face right now, and I'm gonna go and sit down. Louis just came home. I thought he'd be a little bit later, but he was in a golf tournament, and the format, he said, was a really quick format. So he's actually home right now, which I thought I'd have a couple hours here, but I don't. So I'm going to sit on the couch. We've been watching a lot of different shows, but I noticed last night that we have the last episode of Task with Mark Ruffalo, and I believe that is on HBO Max, that we're watching that. We're watching The Last Frontier on Apple. That's very good. I don't know any of the actors' names, but it's very good. We watched Tulsa King, and we watched Matlock with oh, what's her name? From Misery. Oh, Kathy Bates. We're watching that, and it's, you know, I think it's pretty good. And we've got a lot of other ones that we have been watching, and the problem is some of them give you the whole series, and then some of them make you wait week to week. And we watch all of the Chicagos: Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med. And if you're watching any great shows that are man and woman good shows, because Lou's not gonna watch a chick flick, and I'm not gonna watch a war movie. So anyway, so I'm gonna sit down with Lou and I'm gonna do my zip, and I'm doing a new program with it. I'm really focusing on my only hair. I do it on my whole face a couple times a week, but every single day I am working it on my mouth, because my age is really starting to show there. And I know I can't make it all go away and prevent it, but I can slow it down, and I think the zip is fabulous. So I'll be doing that, and then I'm gonna slap on my night cream, Isden Age Contour Night, and their eye cream. This is one of my most favorite eye creams. And over all of that, I will slap on my Tallow. I love this. I finish all of my skincare off with this. Just love it. So I wanted to quickly touch on some of the Sephora things, and I want to give you a couple of lip combos. Now this here I did not buy. This was actually sent to me, and I decided to try it today, and I think it's pronounced Seal, and I don't know how it was sent to me. I got on a list. This just showed up one day, and I thought, oh, so they didn't ask me, they did not communicate with me at all. I don't know, but this is called the Tint and Protect SPF 50. It's a tinted serum, and they even got the color pretty good. And then this here is their Seal Glow and Protect. I just touched a little of this on my cheeks today, but I did mix this in with a product that I have been loving, and it's from Dior. It's Forever Glow Star Filter, and I think it's number 2. I have number 2. I take a pump of this, and then I took a dropper of this, and I applied it with my BK Beauty paw, the big paw brush. And I was driving along and looked in my mirror and said, oh, I like the way that looks. So I'm gonna do something with that. And then this here is, I don't see a color on this, but it's really, it's got a broad spectrum of 50 in it as well, but it's just got a lot of glow to it without any sequins. So I'm all about the glow. It lifts, it helps to lift. And in the Sephora, this is my second batch. I did order the La Mer lip balm. I know, I love it. I don't have dry lips. Somebody said the reason why I like this is because it's petroleum, petrolatum or something like that. And that's not it. There is something about the texture of this, because Vaseline does not feel like this. This has the most beautiful consistency to it. It's outrageous, but I love it. I loves it. I did buy another Merit eyeshadow, and this one is Iris. I really like these, but some of you did put in the comments that they dry out quickly. This will be a disappointment if it's true. So I'm making sure to put the top on tightly, but this is Iris, and I thought it was really pretty. It's just a subtle, I don't know, it looks kind of pinky purple. It's very subtle, but pretty, and it has a beautiful glow. There's no glitter in this. Someone was asking me if there was glitter. There's no glitter. And then I did buy another tube of the Makeup by Mario, the Perfect Brown Mascara. Really like this a lot. And I did buy myself a backup of the Divine Rose from Pat McGrath. It's a beautiful pink. I will go ahead, it comes in the blue tube, and it's just a really pretty pink color. Let me go ahead and do a swatch here for you. It's a mauvey pink, and that's what it looks like. And I like it because I can really mix it in with a lot of different liners. And speaking of liners, I wanted to touch base back. The Mario eye pencils, love. This is the bronze. I absolutely love it. It wears well. It did not transfer. It did not run. I really love it. I wish they had more colors that I liked. And that is in the satin. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. And the lip liners, I have 4 now of the Mario. My very first one was Rich Mauve, which I'll go ahead and swatch for you. I do love it, and I'm going to show you some lipsticks that I wear this with, but just love it. And then I went ahead and got Johnny, which I did share with you. Now this one has more pink to it. And then these 2 I ordered after I tried the Johnny and loved it so much. I ordered this one, and this is Lauren, and really a very pretty plum. Very, very pretty. And I ordered Daniel. He's my brother. He is older than me. Okay, this is Daniel. So a little more brick tone there, but I have to tell you, I have been wearing a couple of these, and I'm gonna share with you 2 lip liners that did not come from Sephora, and they are incredibly expensive. I'm not even sure that they're available anymore, but if they are and you like higher end stuff, you may want to look into these liners, and they are from House of Siage. And this one here is called Envious Nude. It is beautiful, definitely more plum. And then the other is Nicole's Nude. Nicole is the creator, and that is her nude. And it's beautiful. And the lipsticks that I have been wearing it with, Divine Rose is one of them. So I'll go ahead and put a swatch of Divine Rose on my hand. You can see that it is a mauve-y. It does have a little bit of blue undertone, which is not normally me, but pairing it up with some of these liners just really is pretty. So that is the Divine Rose. And then I have 2 from L'Oreal. Sometimes I use it as a topper. Sometimes I just fill the lip liners in and then just use these alone. The first one is Sugar Plum, which I've been wearing for quite a few years. It's just a really nice, it has a satin finish to it, and I just really love it. That is the Sugared Plum. You can wear it with any of those liners and you will get a different look. You could top the center with this, which is Mauved by L'Oreal, and that's what it looks like in the tube, and I will show it to you on my hand. So it has more of a pink foil almost look to it right there, but sometimes I just put it in the center over the Sugar Plum or the Divine Rose, and it gives it a totally different look. And then it's like, that woman never runs out of lipsticks. So really, really nice. And then finally, I bought this one from MAC. This is called Sellout. And with my white and gray hair, I've had to find pinks that I liked and that weren't too blue, because that's going against my undertones of my skin. But sometimes the peach does not really sparkle and shine on me anymore. So I found this one. This is Sellout, and I do like this formula. I think it's very youthful on the lips, and that is the Sellout. So they're similar, but each is different. And this one here is a very slippery, glossy one. I think it's a satin sheen. This is the Luster Gloss from MAC. So those are just some of the things that I wanted to share with you. And I think that might be it. I'm gonna take you outside now, and I'm going to share my Christmas lights with you. I did spend some time putting those up yesterday as well, and I'll tell you, my back is feeling it. Last night I had me a beautiful heating pad on my back. I'm gonna end this by sharing my lights with you, and that's it. So if you haven't already subscribed, and sometimes I look a little bit better in my videos, okay? I'm going to bed soon. So I wanted to get ready for bed, but I wanted to share all these sales with you. And I wanted to follow up because the Sephora sale is still going on, where you can save depending on your level of Rouge or VIB with them. And, you know, I can always, just sit here and just tell you what I bought, but I wanted to come back and tell you the things that I'm really enjoying. So, yeah, that's it, my friends. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an Ageless Beauty. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. There's a bell right next to it. They're supposed to notify you, but I don't know if they do. And don't forget to take advantage of the Silken Pure sales for this week. TAMMY20 saves you even more, my friends, okay? And go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, it is okay to love our age. We just have to do things a little bit differently. But it's so good to be alive, my friends. I love you all. Bisous.